Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Psi Divine. Alright, this is a guided message. Not sure what, but we'll find out. Message for whoever needs it at this time. Somebody must need it at this time. Yeah. So let's just see whatever's here. Okay, so I think the group is the Verve Bittersweet Symphony. Ooh. If you need to skip ahead, feel free to do so while my camera gets it all worked out over here. Okay, let's see if that helps. Sorry for the ghetto-ness of it all. Hmm? Okay. I felt like I needed to get some writing out. Oh, let me put my hands up. See. Okay. So I get time to let go. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Music. Some type of music issue going on. Ride or Die Festival. A path. So I don't know if there's a festival or an event coming up. I hear sign on the dotted line. Clear the path. If there's an event, maybe a music event coming up, not a good idea. Clear the path. Feels like a need for a clear path. So if there's an event or a festival we may hear some news about. I just heard it's in the title. Title as in the name. Okay. So there's an event coming soon. What is going to happen at the event is in the title, is in the name of the event. The name, so whatever the bad event is, or the event of concern, the bad thing that's going to happen is in the title. I also get the crush, so this may happen, something may happen again. Oh. Okay, so when I first started drawing this, thought I was drawing a box, but now it almost has a feeling of a stage. This situation may be done with intent. I'm also sensing Travis Scott, so there may be some news coming out about that. Now here I started getting other numbers. Something hits a plateau. Not sure where I get 363.42. Don't know. I got also, since the letters F, R, E, 3 and P, R and X. Something hits a plateau. Something hits a plateau before it falls all the way off. So, to the other brains in here who happen to watch money, numbers, I don't know. It's kind of what it feels like to me. So if you could fill me in on if that looks like anything. Because I don't know. Yeah, have no idea what I'm looking at. But it feels like something makes a huge spike. It goes back to normal and then goes bye-bye. I get the words burden, peak, and escape. So is it possible that something falls on or is made to fall so that someone can get out of something, or maybe that's how that thing works. I don't know. Okay, moving on to that. Let's see what we get from the letters. Okay. For the collective. Okay, A was there. Hello. Someone has a question. Mm-hmm. Is somebody stalling on doing something? Stalling. You may be, bad focus. Bad focus. Somebody is, I don't know the name of the group. I hear the chorus of the song, just wasting time. There's a lot of extra letters here that go nowhere. Ooh. Nope, that doesn't go there. Somebody's losing something. Right? This happens. Somebody may have their mind in the wrong place at this time too. Ooh, okay, masculines. If you are getting it in soon with somebody, be aware of moving faster than be aware of speed performances. If you are going to have that speed performance, the other person might think it's lame. So if you are getting lucky, you consider, game and having I don't know, you get the idea. Okay. Okay. Somebody may be feeling or experiencing bad feelings, right? Maybe not ready to call it depression. It's at a certain point, it's okay to talk to somebody. It's better than suffering longer than necessary, especially since everybody came here with something to do. Everybody came here with a purpose. And so don't let your purpose be suffering. Okay, that's not the purpose. Sometimes a part of getting to the purpose is working through it. Okay. Wow. Okay. There's just a lot of fuzz going on right here. I don't know what's going on through this with work or whatever like that. Somebody's unnecessarily not planting their feet at a job, or maybe this is a lack of career focus. Maybe you're not choosing something that you want to do forever or for the long term, something that genuinely makes you happy. Somebody is struggling with work because you might have a boss mind, really. Some of you are struggling at the job because, yeah, you might have some bad focus going on. Yeah. So be mindful. Be mindful of quitting jobs repeatedly. If that's not really what you are trying to do forever, maybe now's a good time to start considering what you'd like to do for the rest of your life. If you didn't get paid at all, what would your job be? Because I know this is going to sound harsh, but someone's creating the chaos. The chaos you endure in your mind is really what your mind is doing. It's not the others, it's the way you think. So if you're at work, be mindful of going off, arguing, being argumentative and aggressive. It looks crazy. Okay? This might be the time to consider. Okay, excuse my stomach if you can hear. Be mindful of that at this time. Cutting up at work. I don't know why, but I get the energy of somebody like your reputation's about to follow you, or your energy is about to follow you. Especially if you're going to be complaining about the money or equality. Yeah, please be careful of that at this time. Hold on. Messages. Okay, battle of the self. Somebody is going to be forced into a transformation. About to be forced in. And this is like issues that you are creating. So if you're the one having trouble at work, hopping job to job to job, you may not be ready to hear this. It doesn't sound friendly and lovely. But the negative energy, even when you type it out, it is like casting a spell to yourself. If you're in a, what is that saying? If you're in a forest, if a tree falls in a forest, do you hear it? Or if a tree falls in a forest and no one is around, does it make a sound? Well, in this instance, somebody is making a sound and everybody sees the tree. And it's not pleasant because no one asked for the tree to be taken down. No one is seeking that. And yet the tree, has a passion for earth stickiness. There is no advancement in this energy. Okay? So it's like choosing continued containment in the mind. Like nothing changes, nothing grows. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, you're going to see the same picture. Unhappiness, broken energy, confusion. And this is like the more you thinketh, the more it is. If I told you every day that, the sun is over there. Well, if that was the first thing you ever heard from anybody, after a while, you'd grow up, you might believe what I'm saying, right? And that may become your truth. But at a certain point, once you're no longer underneath the care of the person who told you maybe something that wasn't true, at a certain point, you have the opportunity to grow up, go out into the world, and find out where the sun actually is really at. Like, you have an opportunity to enlighten yourself, illuminate yourself, be healthy to yourself, put yourself into healthy situations if necessary, or seek assistance in figuring out what is healthy and what is not. In the absence of logic, you get chaos, you get confusion, you get tunnel vision. And that don't mean the tunnel has a right entrance or exit, okay? Doesn't mean it's in a good direction. What you are here to do is be of assistance to others. You're supposed to be going on a path. And sometimes you're shown things on the path that are supposed to illuminate. But you keep going, right? You learn and then you keep it moving. Or you find your comfortable place as you realize your purpose. And you will go through things in life as you get to the purpose. But the minute you have the ability to go out and search for the data or illuminate yourself, put yourself into a healthy state of mind. Because life is going to happen no matter what, right? Got to deal with it. And you can deal with it from an unhappy, unhealthy place or not. Nonetheless, I'm talking to somebody who can listen. If you're the one with the job issues, take the job away from it and just deal with how you feel on a physical level. What are your lasers pointed at all the time? The bad stuff, the chaos, the confusion. So your vision is chaotic. It has confusion in it. So, what is chosen is blindness. What is chosen is karma, okay? You choose these things at a certain point in life when you can say, something's going on. I don't want to feel like this forever. Let me see what I can do. And you keep attempting to make things comfortable for yourself and others. And you figure out why the vision isn't working as it should be. Because if the vision is correct, the way you see the world, the way you feel about the world, the way you deal with the world, if all of that was functioning normally, you wouldn't be sitting around focusing on the rants, what somebody's doing to you, what somebody's taking from you, what somebody owes you. Sometimes you're shown these things or experience these things so that you'll make moves that are healthy for yourself. That you'll realize, okay, let me get my affairs in order, and then maybe part of the purpose that I'm experiencing these things is so that I can be of assistance to others who may go through this, or sometimes you're experiencing it just so you can correct your own data in this lifetime, fix your focus, fix your health, fix yourself. Nonetheless, the energy, the thought process has to be stopped. It has to be. It needs that. Well, okay, I take that back. It doesn't have to be. You can feel this way forever. You can have that focus forever. You can worry about what the others have done. You can think about that forever. And try to remove your negative feelings from it then, if you choose that. Because nothing changes. The view can never change. Because it's you with the eyes. It's you. It's your mind. It's your feelings. It's your distraction. Okay? It's no different than choosing to be a race car driver on an American racetrack. The ones that just go around in a circle, right? You just go around in a circle, making all left turns, right? Because I'm going this way, right? Making left turns, not the right ones. And even if you did make the right turns, you're still on the same racetrack. Same picture, same view. The direction doesn't change. There's no out. There's a start and a stop, but it's the same view. Okay? If you don't find a way to let go of that in this lifetime, you don't get to change the view. You don't get to experience more of what is for you that you'll enjoy. Those are facts. Everything that you focus on expands. Not because others are expanding it for you, but because that's what you're looking at. I mean, let's move all the letters. Let's move everything. Let's say we saw one thing forever, and it was that. Right? Or let me, I'm told, hold on. Okay. Let's say that we just stared at that. Let's say we just stared at that. Forever. What would be the value? What would be the value of staring at a couple of letters? What would we learn? What would we know? What on earth could we experience looking at just that? We wouldn't learn much at all now, would we? Part of the healing is being able to say, even if only to yourself, hey, I'm tired of feeling this way. I don't like feeling this way. So what can I do to not feel this way? You have to be willing to make a change. And that's something you have to say to yourself. Self, what can I do to not feel like the world is against me? That is divine redesigning upon the house of this self. And only you can do that. Or a licensed medical professional. I don't know. But the focus is bad. So you kind of like, you're wasting time. Okay? There's a work to be done here. There's a purpose. You came here to serve a purpose, whether it's just for the healing of self or because you're here to help others. You are, the clock, it has been done, ticked. The alarm has went off a minute ago. Someone is focused too hard on being emotional. Concerned about that which is not for you. This is overthinking. The brain is doing more than it should be. And it's to your detriment, to your time detriment. You are here to do other things. Understand at this point, that was a lot. The reason you're experiencing things differently from the others is because you're not like the others. But you have to get through the darkness where you are behaving like the others. Okay? Some of you are somebody's experiencing a lesson over and over and over and over and over and over. I want you to imagine watching a commercial that you hate when you see it. Like the worst commercial you ever seen. Imagine looking at that commercial every day. And you hate the commercial, but you're the one turning on the TV. You're the one who takes the seat in front of the TV and stares at the screen and then complains about what's on the screen. When it would be just as easy to get up, go outside, do something else, point your attention elsewhere, find a different channel. Some of you are being guided away. If you choose to accept the guidance, that's one thing. If not, staying in the same energy manifests more lack. So at this time, a part of your work is altering the vision. What energy are you taking in? What energy are you expressing out? This comes even in what you type. If you're typing lies, anger, vitriol, negative words against others, if you're vibrating it or you're typing it at this time, understand the energy is in circle around you. Okay? Because you keep that type of energy orbiting around you, it doesn't escape your orbit. So if you're wishing harm for others or you're angry that the world is doing fill in the blank to you, if you're feeling that way and you're wishing harm, feeling negative, just angry at the world, and you're not trying to resolve that, any thoughts, expression, attempts at magic, whatever you think you're doing, to push out at somebody, actually is like a little bit of a boomerang thing. More like an orbit. I don't even want to call it a boomerang because that suggests that you can throw it out, but it's more like, it's like the orbit of planets. They don't really get moved out of position, they simply stay in orbit. Now, if something crashes into a planet, it may create some rocks, but those too also go into orbit. They may fly out a little bit, but they're still captured in the gravitational pull of the universe itself. So your universe, your universe may express volatility towards others, volatile, violent, or aggressive or controlling ideologies towards others. You may want that. You may feel or wish harm upon others, or wish to control the output or the experience of another or group. I don't care. You can wish for that, but that's not how it works. What you get out of that is, unfortunately, missed gifts in this lifetime. Okay? Okay, something else here. Now, let's talk about the karma response. Or what someone may be experiencing at this time because they can't control themselves. Just to clarify, I am drawn to location cards. Hold on. All right. So somebody may be going through something extra emotional, but understand that it may be fear-based. Hold on. Okay. So someone is spying. Now this is also my trade card too. Somebody may be feeling a little bit torn on a decision to make regarding some information they may get. And you may regret not experimenting within the experiment, is what I heard. What? And control. Okay, this feels separate. I'll come back to this. Be aware of losing a connection or someone or okay. So if your energy ain't good at this time, you're dealing with somebody whose energy ain't good, be aware of it. Maybe it's time to back away. Someone is experiencing a pullback of energy of others. You may others backing out of your energy. Some of you may be experiencing people reacting differently to you because you look like you have something mental going on. I'm just speaking for, and listen, if this ain't your data, this ain't your data. Don't claim this reading if it's not yours. But if you're not willing to acknowledge your chaotic energy and do something about it, understand that the vision, what you see, what you experience in this lifetime, it doesn't change. Ever. Like it doesn't matter what job you go to, it doesn't matter what relationship, the catastrophe, the chaos will always be the same. Perhaps the greatest work of your lifetime is to get management over this. Because, yeah, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, I don't know where you are here on these levels, but they're all, it looks wavy, right? And it's wavy karma and lessons that you climb into. But you can also climb out. Okay, clarify. So someone has a very unhealthy focus. It's so fucking unhealthy. And an opportunity, after opportunity perhaps, has been given to someone on a cosmic level to correct the path. And now there is no path. Someone attempted to control a direction, control desire, control what they want. This may be someone who wanted to control where somebody was at, lived, getting to somebody, Lord. And yet not having enough mental clarity and awareness to understand what they're doing is unwanted and dangerous. It looks crazy. Now that doesn't mean everybody is talking about that, okay? So be aware if you carry a bad orbit around you, you always got that energy ready to scrap and squabble. The polarity shift on a cosmic level is progressing along. You are not. And so it's the type of chaotic orbit that everybody's not going to stop and tell you about. Everybody ain't going to help you walk through it. This is the type of chaotic spin that it may sound crazy, but it can be simple as someone who tries to harm others. A harmful magician of some sort, or someone who thinks that. Someone who thinks that if they think about something long enough, they can make it happen. Bad focus doesn't necessarily affect the person you're focused on. Wishing harm on another doesn't mean they get it. But what it does do is it gives you something harmful to focus on. And so the time of consolidation is what I heard. The time of consolidation is here. Clarify. Because of the path that was chosen, the emotional path, because someone wasn't getting what they wanted. Somebody wasn't getting the response from others that they wanted. And that's what somebody spent way too much time doing, trying to provoke others to think the way they wanted them to, according to their plan, their orders, their directive, whatever. Wanting others to believe or connect with the harmful matter. Because someone wanted that and fixated on that, well, because of that, the lies build, right? Others begin to see the false creation. Someone was even given a direction on how to not be a part of the consolidation. Hold on, I gotta turn on my heater, hold on. Someone is going to be a part of the consolidation. Clarifying the consolidation is some event that changes direction. It was supposed to happen like this, now it doesn't. Someone's going to experience someone, if this ain't y'all and y'all are going through this, I'll try to keep this nice. Someone's going to experience a cosmic shift, a polar shift. Polar. Not like polar bear, but like a switching in poles. Polarity. This is going to happen pretty fast. Well, yeah, it's going to happen fast. And then we get sudden fear. The unspoken fear, or the thing that nobody thought would come. Someone was promised elevation or being above something. That's not the case. Now they'll 9-inch nails. I was up above it. Now I'm down in it. Yeah. So someone's alter ego. What I hear is unclean hands. Now I hear linchpin, the works. Linchpin, the works? Okay. Okay, I don't know if somebody feels this way. You may feel like you're working for the enemy. Somebody realized you changed. Somebody realizes they're working for the enemy. They were working for the enemy. They got cheated. And the slide is fast, as there are consequences for all. Someone changed faces. Didn't realize they got fucked over. Lured into their own demise. Wow. Guys, if this ain't y'all, this is somebody being, this is someone being extracted from your environment at this time. There's a cosmic break in data. Oh boy, Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know whose data this is. Separate message. Could be still part of the same message. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm sensing. Somebody's not going to discuss whatever was done, but somebody's energy output, the lies, the cheating, the anger, the bad focus, malfocus. For someone, the bad focus got them involved in this situation, and the plan changed. Now there's combat, no trust, and a deception realized. Somebody's about to get into a situation where being angry about it is useless. Someone spent too much time in that. The cost of lending, loaning, giving your energy, your anger to a situation, or to just being in the orbit of bullshit, acquiring it as your own and expressing it, causing harm with others, it was a part of someone's bigger plan. I was up above it. Now I'm down in it. Someone's bad attachments now become an issue. Guides, says if you're not walking around with negative energy on you and you ain't sitting around thinking ill of others, great. But if you are walking around in negative energy, you have probably 5 minutes left, 5 cosmic minutes left to get your ass on a higher level and start learning how to put love in your heart and peace and kindness. You have about 5 minutes left. And I don't even know if you're gonna do it. I don't think you will. Whoever stated this is, you're about to be a part of something you didn't want to be a part of. You wanted to be a part of it, but not like this. Somebody used you. Somebody used you. You were a part of a driving force to some situation. You were a part of the engine, the construct for a business or ideology, something greater than self, right? Thought it was a thing to do. This could be taking the wrong job too, okay? More money sounds good, but then maybe you take a job and they're paying really well, right? But then you completely you completely think you won't mind what the business is, but then once you're in it, you're like, man, like in your soul, you know it's the wrong thing, but you keep going because of the chemical imbalance. Someone made use of that, as they did others, holding you chemical hostage to anger, rage, and it became your focus. It became the fuel for them. Okay, I don't know how many more times I can't get deaf. Okay. This is where things fall apart. Someone promoted what ultimately ends up being an ending. Someone supported what ultimately ended up being what ends up as endings. Maybe you take a great job and it's at a cow farm. I don't know why I'm seeing cows at a farm, but okay. I'm a little bit hungry and that's rude. So okay, cow farm, right? You take a job at a cow farm. It makes great money. You're not touching the cows. You're just doing paperwork or something, right? So you don't even really interact with the cows. But one day, a cow gets loose and you make friends with it and you discover you love cows. But keeping the job, knowing that you love the cows, and you were able to ignore the sounds of them as they were led off to slaughter and screaming their heads off. Let's just pretend they screamed for this one. You heard it before when you worked and you were just doing the paperwork. It didn't bother you. But now that you're friends with one, you made the connection of love. And so now there comes karma because you realize what's going on. There's death. And you contribute to it. No matter how you want to gloss over it, you contribute. Now it's 2 weeks after you realize this. And the cow you made friends with is up next on the slaughter list. And you got to sign off on it. Are you going to do it? Is it really just work? And if it was really just work, well, and this is my card of timber and the tree falling in the forest, right? You're going to be hearing some things that match your fears. You're about to experience elements of life that match your fears. Some of you are going to want to hide yourself, or hide connections, or hide data, hide something that you might have did. But doing that is only dragging things out. You may be trying to fix something. So, okay, but it's already poisoned. And it is a chosen direction. So if you truly do not desire this event that is coming, the least you can do is get prepared. If this is your data, at the bottom, this may be media news exposure, something that is going to give you some sleepless nights. And that's putting it mildly. Okay. Be aware of an event or be aware of things you work for falling apart, a plan falling apart, a timeline getting blocked, restrictions. This could be losing something of great significance in life. This is an unwanted shift in direction. This is also, I guess, blame. Blaming. Someone may be blamed for something. Someone makes the connection to something. This is the realization of fears. Fear play upon the self or initiated by the self. You may have someone speaking against you. That's a part of what's coming back. Someone may say something against you or warn someone about you, and whoever they're warning may have the ability to create breakages, disconnections, loss of job, freeing you from a job. This could be something that has been captured or is on video or written. Like someone has evidence of something, or proof of someone trying to get rid of evidence. Someone loses protection. Someone loses protection because of slow actions or responses to, clarify that. What I just heard was someone's inaction or bad action regarding cleaning up the mess. It's weird. Okay, you're about to. If you feel like this is connected to your date, if you feel like I'm talking about your ass, somebody's about to blame you for something. Somebody's about to blame you. It's your fault. Yeah, they're about to connect you to something. Be aware of being caught up in somebody else's mess, but it looks like your mess. It's like it's like a wingman at a bar. Like a wingman at a bar with your bro, right? And you know your bro likes to drop pills into people's drinks to get what they want. It's like being a part of that, knowing it's happening. You're not doing it. You're not the one doing it, but you know your friend does it. You know they think it's funny. You know they harm people with that, right? And you know what else happens after you knock a person unconscious, whatever. But let's say you had a friend like that, right? You were the wingman. And even though you never did the actual act, you never, with your hand, caused the harm. You knew it. And so when that person gets called on their mess, they point the finger at you and say, no way, I didn't do that. That's what my friend does. This is issues that affect the home. Unwanted, unexpected messages coming to the home. Unexpected and unwanted. Things that will make you feel emotional. They're a part of an illusion. A misdirection. Someone covers their ass by using you. And it's okay. Now, if this is your data, it might not be just you that gets caught up in this. Okay? This could be you and others and that's how they get out of it. By blocking your timeline. This really does feel like it's around work. Yeah. Enemies here twice. You can see that. Some of you thought okay, what I heard is partner in crime? What? Some of you, somebody thought they were working or that they were a partner in crime. Someone who starts off as a partner in an endeavor or something, a job, becomes the enemy. They even look different now. But that was always the plan, to use or to do things the way they're being done. This escape hatchet, I see the floor opening up. Death of the ego. If you have a business partner of some sort, and you know you're on the fringes, or you guys suddenly have this, like, the type of fallout, or the type of catastrophic moment that things should end, but there's like a unsurety in self. No, it's time to let go, because this was on purpose. Somebody may be preparing to use you as an escape plan. They want you to walk into the fire. Okay. Damn. Be aware of Jesus, goodness. Hold on. I feel like it almost feels like the energy of trusting someone who the entire time was just using your energy. And it was like, okay, they'll do this, they will do this, and if necessary, they're the backup. Oh, okay, another scenario. What I just saw was an image of, this is weird because I don't even like this dude, Don Lemon. Yo, I don't like that cat. Okay, okay. So I saw an image of Don Lemon, right? But Don Lemon getting in trouble and getting cut, right? And I know he's going through some stuff on the news, but I do get the vibration that, okay, they were never his words. That's what was written to be said. And if necessary, he will be used to restore balance, as he was used to create the imbalance. Some of you may have angels that are trying to work with you, but they cannot get through to you. This is bad focus. Not getting your brain and mind to that quiet place where you can sense your enemies better and back the fuck away before it becomes an issue. Part of your gifts in this lifetime is better sensory data. Being able to sense better, know what energy is for you, what energy is not. Some energies are to be experienced, not all are to be controlled, held, dominated, ruined. This isn't coming out as a choice. This is, okay, what's what? Other side. So, I think the cards are pretty descriptive here. What's blocking you from freedom? The absence of fear, and because the fear controls and makes you do things you shouldn't do. It makes you play games even. Or it makes you do things that you think are harmless but come back to create catastrophe. It's not the work of this lifetime. Getting help has to happen. Focusing on better health, the mind, the body, the soul. You have been given guided assistance in this lifetime. It's possible you were given it in the last lifetime too. Who knows? But you got it in this lifetime. And not embracing it, not doing something with it, not expanding on it, not getting yourself to a healthy place mentally. I'm not even talking about the destructive energies, because in order for you to deal with the destructive energies, or being used or harmed or mistreated by the universe, in order for you to even break out of that, you have to get a hold of the thoughts and the vibratory output that you have going. The vibration is destructive. What is the vibration? My words. When your voice talks, it vibrates, right? Your vocal cords, they vibrate. Between the vocal cords and the oxygen and the shape of that face, out comes the words. In goes the karma, out goes the karma. In and out go the experience. But the focus, that has everything to do with what you're going through, or what you're about to go through, right? So, yeah, you need to get some awareness going. There's that. But what's on the other side of that is a new start, where you connect more with your gifts, connect more with the universe. Till then, you hold yourself back. Till then, you could walk around and say that you don't know why things are happening, but these are things that you manifest. That is what you've manifested. You've manifested by being a part of it, connected to it, focused on it, never shifting the focus. 24 hours a day, thoughts of bad, 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 bad. Lower level self. It's not even getting to experience the self. The one is in reverse. That is the absence of care. That is the absence of a new start. Losing chances. Big changes are coming if that's what you're staying focused on. That which you wish for others becomes your experience. Period. Whatever you're wishing bad for others, that becomes your focus, right? You are thinking about it. It becomes your world. Some people can just think about things and keep it pushing. Other people think about it and become consumed or eaten by it. That's your divinity, that's your vision. It becomes your expression. It becomes your time. You become successful at experiencing the absence of your divinity. Your choice. There is no divine intervention for this, though. There's only separation. There's only sacrifice. Okay? There's only the absence of self. And what do you win for this? More sleep. Bad sleep, nightmares. 999. What do we do right here? What do we do with the 999? Things don't progress. We don't get the changes that we want in this world, do we? Right? You get sloth. You get laziness. You get a world that isn't moving in the direction you want. You get stuck. Right? No progress with laziness. You get to sleep more. There is no going forward. This reading isn't for a bunch of y'all. This is for one or two, or very small amount. Don't claim this data if it ain't yours. And if it is your data, you probably won't claim it anyway. Mental illness. But if you're listening and you're willing to stop arguing with yourself, if you're willing to be honest with yourself, you don't have to be honest with the world. The honesty starts within yourself. When you can be honest, maybe you're carrying too much negative energy, and not just saying it, making an action, taking an action towards resolving that. Not until you do that do you get to move to a place where you don't feel that way anymore. It's not a curse, it's just a fact. The first person to initiate healing in you has to be you. Otherwise, you get force medicated, or you spend a lot of time, you spend this whole lifetime in rage, in mad. The badness you feel now gets worse. It gets worse. People don't stay around you. People distance, people go distant, because people feel the need to protect themselves. And you may notice that it makes you more angry. All things just add up to more of the illusion. It creates illness. It creates illness, and the subconscious assumes you want more of it, because that's what you're thinking about. I don't have what I want. Why do they have what I want? Why are they doing these things to me? Why me? What about me? Okay, fine, be about you. But realize that looking at others to complete you, to fulfill you, to control your thoughts, to live up to your expectations, to succumb to your magic, however it's coming out. Realize it can't happen. Because when you have too much of this energy around you, you spend too much time in this energy, you build an orbit of energy rocks. Let's just call them rocks. Like outer space, right? And you don't escape from that. It's forever. If you don't enjoy this energy, hey, here's the cool part. Within you is the ability to come out of that. You have the ability to realize the higher path, realize your gifts and your fortune, all the good luck that's coming your way, waiting for you. You can spend it wishing harm and bad luck for others, being a part of bad stuff, being a part of lies and illusions. Nothing changes. Not a curse. It's the data. It's the numbers that you put out. You want to realize your higher self in this lifetime and get to all of the good things you're supposed to realize on this higher path? If you want to get to that, you have to release the illusion. The dark work. You have to release that. Because if you don't get a choice. You don't get a choice. And this plane, Plane, this realm, Realm, This realm, R-E-A-L-M, this realm is finely tuned to the hymn, H-Y-M-N, of hell, chaos. This is the plane of chaos. And just because it is the plane doesn't mean you won't suffer it. Doesn't mean you don't have the ability to inflict it upon others. But you will experience that which you are aware of. So in this lifetime you have the ability to experience the pole shift if you choose it, but it must be chosen, free will. It must be chosen. The illusion must be released. Doesn't mean ending life or any of that, but it does mean ending the illusion. It means repairing the way you think, the way you respond. You cannot change the others, but you can change the self. Until then, you are just manifesting division. That's all. That which you desire is not available to you or not for you at this time because you don't see past the chaos. Things that you want, things you believe that you are owed in this universe, that is lower God ego. It is. And it's spell casting upon the self. It's spell casting. You don't have to believe me, but I'm not the person who likes to talk about magic or any of that. But there sure is a lot of it going on in the air right now. Somebody's trying really hard in the wrong direction. It's like climbing a ladder with your face instead of with your hands and feet. And then being mad at the ladder. It is definitely time to embrace self. Somebody, whoever's carrying this bad energy or trying to work their energy to control others or whatever this is. Because you don't love yourself, you're about to experience some loss. Someone's lies get called out. And universal guidance, universal assistance, that's over. Or it's being removed. Protection's being removed. Again, someone is manifesting another cycle of bittersweet loneliness, negativity, negative energy, negative on the physical plane. So this may be someone who experiences physical illness too. Could be experiencing that soon or at this time. It is time of knowing something new. Someone may also lose a loved one. Not going to say it's connected to anything. Someone manifested a major ending. I hate to say that. Listen, if you can't get your head out of anger energy, I keep saying the word, it's orbiting around you. It kills. Okay, so if someone is casting magic or anything like that against you, guides or goddesses, they're about to experience a death. Whether it's a death of self or death of someone that they cared about, the path was chosen. The path was chosen. This can be energy cast out towards someone that is coming back or about to come back. It comes with limited protection. Someone who sought to harm another person or create illusions for someone. Create illusions for another. Oh my. That don't even belong. Okay, now that does. Okay. Someone who cast illusions or sought to cause harm is about to have a near-death experience. This accompanies the loss of gifts. Energy cast out, energy returned. Energy wished upon another is energy returned at this time. Yeah, buddy. If this ain't your data, stay quiet, guides and goddesses. Don't be getting in people's data, especially people don't like you or are lying to you. If you are interacting with somebody that you know is lying to you and it is harmful, you are ordered to stand down, stand back. Let the tornado spin itself out. Why? Because you're not like the others. Make that choice if this is not your data. Do not put your energy in places unwanted. Okay? Trust the evolution of a certain situation. Someone who did that, who sought to cause issues, they're about to have a loss of luck. They chose the wrong path, and a karma lesson comes right on through. Something that they hope to get done doesn't get done. Whatever they did, something that they wanted, it comes to an end. So it can't be magic put out that's ending on its return. Yep. And then, expect a whole mental breakdown. So somebody who sent out some type of energy towards another, or very fixed focused energy. And when I say fixed focus, I don't mean nobody sitting around with a cauldron and boiling things and speaking as well. I ain't talking about none of that. Bad focus, bad communications, lies, scamming, harming another, even catfishing type stuff. Somebody's about to have some mental issues that others are going to be able to see. Someone's plan falls apart. Again, losing gifts. Something that someone desired or thought they could get, they don't. Someone thought they could win or stay a winner by standing on your head or playing games. No, karma's about to deal with that. So if you ain't the person causing issues or faking or creating illusions for others or speaking ill of others, if that ain't your data guides or goddesses, but you know who this is, stand down. Pull your energy all the way out. Okay? Like literally surgical extract that energy. This is no communication. If you are able to do that, do your best at it. Because they're about to have some... They're about to get some things. Some things is about to happen. Somebody chose... If there was a ride or a die path, somebody chose not the ride path. Anything else? Someone is about to experience illness, blockages, my card of fears, feeling overwhelmed. But it was their chosen design. And since they chose it, if this ain't your data, guides or goddesses, get out of the way. Literally. Someone has chosen to express the full manifestation of the lower half of themselves. And I ain't talking nothing sensual. I'm talking about being a bad person to another person. Being false, fraudulent, angered, evil. Now, if you're thinking bad thoughts, we can fix that. But if you're thinking bad thoughts that make you take actions against another to cause harm, confusion, malice, you've chosen your path. Therefore, you have chosen all the experiences that go with that path. Help from guides ain't on that path. Now the guided assistance is different. Okay? And we get a 9, so the guided assistance that comes through next, well, this is the revelation of that which has been hidden to you. Those you may have thought were one way, it's not that way. This is the karma returning. It is the karma from liars. It is the karma from those who can alter your freedoms, who can alter your sanity. And this becomes, I hear RuPaul, lip sync for your life. What? Okay, well, RuPaul do be looking great. I wouldn't lip sync for, okay. So maybe somebody has to talk their way out of something that may not be possible. And that is because inner growth hasn't even begun. Ain't being done. Someone has lost logic, or they're about to lose their sanity. They may also be losing their safety. And this may come in the form of new levels of aggression coming from others. Remember, I said polarity shift, where the bad might get good and the good might get bad. Those who do not know how to express or understand the duality and control the duality of self, well, those, you're now going to realize what you called into your environment. You've called in what you gave up, what you put out. So I would say this is a lesson. It's more like, it's not a lesson anymore. It's not a lesson anymore. Someone is moving into a fixed sign type of person, a fixed mind. Nothing changes. The calcification of a pineal gland type data. And the calcification doesn't happen because of the water you drank. It's because of the water you tried to serve to others. It's because of the lack of control you expressed towards others. It's the chaos you thought of, you spoke of. The calcification was chosen. What does it take to decalcify? Strength. Going through the fear. Dealing with the shame. Could be an honest getting honest with self, getting honest with others, getting help if necessary, something that is opposite the nature of the energy that you really would like to have and feel, you got to work that out. You got to stop doing it. It's like, I don't like when people pick on me. I don't like when people pick on me, so I'm just going to sit here and pick on everybody. I don't like when people complain or do bad things, so I'm just going to sit here and complain about the bad things people do to me. You understand? What you put out is what you get back. If you complain, the universe will give you more things to complain about. So understand that your output, whether it's typed, spoken, or done, impressed upon another or yourself, you get more of that because that's what you're focused on. Some of you are being given an opportunity. You're not even being given. Okay. Some of you are experiencing a polar shift you have to acknowledge. Because you're going to lose a lot by pretending to not take notice of the elephant in the room. So 9 comes back. Okay, so I'll stop there. 9 being the final number here. What needs to happen now is goals. Got to get some that don't involve causing harm to others. Maybe that's something personal that you'd like to achieve in this lifetime instead of thinking bad. What other goals? There's a reality check that needs to happen. A thought process involving your sanity that needs to stop. Okay. What influences you to feel the chaos that you feel? Is it envy? Is it too much focus on haters? Too much focus on what you don't have? Too much focus on other people instead of yourself? These are choices. And you have the awareness, enough awareness left to extract yourself from the bad coding, right? And then fix it and then get back, get all your gifts while you're still aware that they exist. Your vision within the matrix will not be clear forever. Okay? I know that sounded real, okay. That's what I heard. I'm just saying it. There is balance that has to be restored before it is all lost, and it won't be able to be regained. It is time for someone to move forward, but if it really does feel like someone needs to talk to a professional about the alternatives that you express of yourself and why you do that. Someone needs to do that. You're given an opportunity, not a lot in this lifetime, before you're stuck experiencing one thing. This may be the last opportunity to correct the path. Not everybody even gets a warning like this. So it is not an accident. The Ride or Die Festival is a reversal. It's a reversal of your path. And this comes with a payment that is unimaginable, but does include the fear play and the lack of being able to control the self, I'm done. I wish whoever this is, I hope that my message resonates to you, and you get some fucking self-control. You are here to experience greater greatness. You've been shown something for an extended period of time that does have to do with your true cosmic connection. To try to cause harm to the path, distort the gift, to create any level of chaos with lies, subterfuge, whatever it is you're doing. Your unspoken motives, the lies, the battle, that which is cosmically unlawful and harmful because you want to control a connection. The desire of control for others is a loss of control for self. You may be on your last lesson. I think you are. So the time to correct the self is upon you ultimately. After this, what happens? Karma. Karma realized, though, you won't be able to not work your way around it anymore. So I implore whoever this is to really consider the message at the very least. If this ain't your data, this is what someone who has played in your energy for way too long with a lie, multiple lies. This is what they're about to experience. This is what they're going through, and it is a slide. So you don't get to stop the speed down. You don't get to. Guides, if y'all had a hater going through that or taking you through that shit, their slide will be visible to many. Okay? All you need to do is pull your energy out and not interact. Because any interaction uplifts and upholds and stalls it out, gives it time, because you're not supposed to be in their energy. You're not supposed to be in their energy at all. Okay? So some of you need to say goodbye to the one who has manifested themselves, shown you their 10 different fucking faces, and all of them were harmful matter to you. The one who lied the most, and maybe you didn't hold them as accountable as you could have. You didn't do it. Because you tried to give them, that was grace, you tried to give them the opportunity to do the right thing. You have to pull your energy back now. And once you do that, the festival begins. The plateau. And it is great change, of which they cannot escape. If you enjoyed this reading, like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully this ain't none of y'all, but if it is, I hope you're on the right side of karma. I hope you're on the right side of this ride or die festival. I hope you are nowhere near the crush. Yeah, if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm praying as always. Keep your mind clear. Keep your thoughts clear. You are well. I'll see you next time.